cutting the countdown short by 6 seconds. How lucky you cunts. It's up. What's up, guys? It's Soupy. We're back. BT Cup 2021, Division 3, Group D today. We've seen two amazing matches so far. I had to watch them alone, unfortunately, with you guys in chat, but luckily I've picked some guy up off the street. It's none other than Kleps. How's it going, man? Good to see you back.
What's up, guys? I was not supposed to be. I was not supposed to take part in any of this, but I got dragged into it. So
Dragged, he
hello.
says. He willingly volunteered, and definitely no handcuffs or shackles on Kleps right now.
Yeah, I don't have gun pointed at me right now, saying I will get kicked from the cup if I don't
Exactly.
comment it.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and don't blink twice. That's
Yeah.
I know what that means. So welcome back, everyone. Exciting group here. Pretty much getting to the closing stages of the group stages. We have 3 more maps, or 3 more matches, 6 more maps to play tonight. The next match is going to be between Maharaja against noaction, who we saw in the last game earlier. Basically, I'll go through the group standings before we talk about these players. So, leading the group at the moment is Bad MF after his win earlier today. He's on 6 points. noaction sitting second on the group with 5 points. Disconnected or loser is sitting third with 4 points. Maharaja is sitting fourth with 3 points. And unfortunately, Watercader, with no more games to play, played 4 games, lost all of them. Lost 3 of them, tied the last one that we just watched, ending the group with 1 point. So unfortunately, not going to make it through to the playoffs. But the last 4, or the last 3 slots to be played for by all 4 players. Maharaja against noaction. Either of them could take leader of the group here. So going to be an exciting match. Kleps, do you know anything about these guys? Anything insightful you can bring to this conversation?
Before I do that, people in the chat keep saying that I'm really, really low
Yeah, I'll
on the
boost you up.
stream. So yeah, just boost me up.
Yeah.
All I know about these guys is Maharaja. My brother called him a vegetable, so I guess he's being called out. But noaction, on the other hand, seems like a really good player. Really, really fast. I watched one of his matches and he was slapping. So we'll see what happens.
We've got the countdown going. 7 seconds. So yeah, I mean, from my side, noaction. Really quick player actually. He made some mistakes in the last game. But that being said, he was a very quick player overall, and I would expect to see him rushing through all of these maps, and I think we can already see that being demonstrated.
Big lead already. When I first saw noaction, I didn't really think it's a diff-free player, to be honest, by the way he dodges and approaches obstacles.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the deaths that he showed us confirms that he indeed is a diff-free. And Maharaja falls.
Maharaja does take a fall there. We did get that one clipped, so we will watch the instant replay, obviously.
Oh
And noaction also falls while I've got the replay booting up. Both players back in the spawn. Maharaja, where did he die? He side dodged off the button, basically. Not sure what that was, but both
That
players.
looks like one of those macro dodges, when you accidentally dodge.
Exactly,
Twice,
yeah. We're not accusing anyone of anything
no,
here.
no. It's just a slang. It's just a slang.
Just a slang, just a macro
Yeah.
dodge. But both players now neck and neck, going for their first cap. noaction, definitely the quicker player, but only got 8 HP, which could be, if he falls from somewhere, could be death.
Something you need to keep in mind though, noaction did not die, so Maharaja has no idea that noaction is not far ahead.
That's true. That's very true.
So
yeah, he doesn't have that information, so thinks he might have to play a little bit quicker.
yeah, that
But
adds a lot of pressure on Maharaja.
absolutely. And that being said, I mean, he hasn't seen him cap so far, so it can only be good news for him. So that's also something that he's probably thinking about. He's, a little bit behind now, just finishing up the shot sequence while noaction's at the top, heading basically towards the last climb to the top.
Seems like noaction is gonna.
Well, I wouldn't say that. These jumps are very, very scary. I played this map a couple of times, and yeah, I mean, even when you're playing these or jumping these slowly, it's still, I can't even imagine what it's like during a cup. But noaction, seemingly, he walks over the gap, which is a little bit scary, but
That was sketchy, but he gets it.
he does get his first cap in. Maharaja is a little bit slower. Oh, that was a dodgy jump there. But he does make it. Only a few more jumps to go, and he will be at the top. I'm hoping he doesn't walk over. Oh, he falls.
Oh!
Luckily, he had enough
Jesus.
health. If no action did the same thing there, yeah, he would have been dead. So it shows you that health matters quite a lot in this map. Let's take a look at the instant replay of that maneuver. Both players actually fell at the same time there, but Maharaja's costing him a little bit more, just not jumping far enough, high enough. But this time, no problem, taking the flag.
Yep.
A little bit of delay. I don't know why people delay. Even if they crater, they can just spawn and cap again. I mean, it's not ideal. It's not ideal for deaths, but at this point, you're behind.
You don't have to be safe. You don't have to be safe with the cap on this map, because if you die, the flag stays on the ground, and you can just cap after you respawn.
Yeah, that's...
Which is, I think this is the only map that has such a feature in the cup.
I believe so.
Quite interesting.
That's a fun fact for all your pub trivia nights coming up after the COVID lockdowns have ended. Which map was the one that you could suicide on with the flag and still cap?
Suicide with the flag and still cap.
I mean, I probably described it a little bit incorrectly there, but you know what I mean.
Basically, the question is which map has flag in the spawn. But
yeah, that's a nicer way of wording it. Yeah, absolutely. But not distracting from the action. No action is climbing back to the top. Last part of the map. Only a few more jumps to go. He does walk these, which is so fucking dodgy. I would not be walking those.
Yeah, no,
why just jump them? But he does take his second cap.
But I guess it works for him. He's been doing it and hasn't fallen since, so it's a strat, I guess.
Yeah, Maharaja. Yeah, I think his deficit has grown since the last cap. I mean, he's just definitely not that fast of a player compared to no action, and you can see that in the cap times.
Yeah, I mean, it would be fine if he was slow and consistent, but he seems to be taking a lot of falls as well. So just puts him so far behind now that it will be really tough to catch up.
You say that, but this map is notorious for just being able to fall.
Yeah,
like almost that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fall a little bit down and count your blessings, but you know, if you're no action, you got one more cap to go. You could fall off here and just reset the whole map from nothing. And Maharaja coming in with the second cap there, beautiful stuff. No action though, just finishing the shot sequence and heading to the final, I guess, quarter of the map. I mean, looks like he's got this in the bag, but I don't know. It looks like he's lining up a dodge sometimes.
I don't know why he's still rushing. That kind of makes me nervous watching no action. He should just take it slow from now on and take his time, but he was quite fast in the previous obstacle.
I have a prediction. He's going to walk off. He's going to walk off on the last part where he walks across the ledge.
I hope he does, to spice things up. This cup is scripted, so he will do it. Look.
No, commentator's curse. And that's it. Third cap there for no action. Taking the map, taking basically his opponent's map, which was his choice. Maharaja just, a little bit too slow there, a little bit inconsistent. Wasn't too far behind, but at the end of the day, less mistakes. And just faster overall meant no action taking the first map there.
Much faster overall, we should say. Like, no action was very, very fast for Div 3 standards.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, comparing with the other top tier Div 3 players like a Marami Frog, how do you think he compares?
I think no action is way quicker than Marami Frog, but that's how I coach Marami Frog, to just be slow and not die, because I think not dying is more important in Division 3 than it is to be fast. But we'll see if that pays out.
We will, and players have clicked prematurely once again, not listening to administrator requests, but no worries, we're happy to get back into the action. Why not? We're here on Capitulum. Interesting map. We saw a couple of players play this earlier tonight, and took them about 11 minutes to cap 3 times. It's kind of like a CTT, where you can fall from the top all the way back to the bottom. So another one of those kind of scary maps. You can't do the flag trick. Ooh, Maharaja taking a first fall there, losing a bunch of HP as well. No action taking the lead. We saw a lot of people failing where no action is now.
Okay.
And
no action in the beginning too now.
Yeah, and this is what we saw in the last Div 3 game that we saw on this map. You know, both players missing that dodge so many times, 5-6 times in a single in a single game. So
This feels like deja vu with CTT, what we saw from CTT in the very start of the match.
Yeah, and I think it's worth highlighting that, you know, from both players, and he misses it again. He's missing it again. Maharaja makes it. Let's check the replay. Let's see what noaction's doing wrong there. He's on the right hand side here. Oh, Maharaja
dies.
All
we
right.
need double replay in the stream.
Yeah.
Let's pull double replay.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. So, yeah, no action there, just missing the dodge. Maharaja, let's see if I caught that. Does the dodge. And then his second dodge just wasn't high enough. Doesn't land on the beam. And
has noaction capped this map before? He still doesn't make the dodge, man. It's his third try.
It's, I don't know, from the players that we've seen so far tonight, Div 3, it seems like that dodge is a huge barrier for them. They just can't pass through it. Maharaja doing the same thing there, and no action also falling. Both players back in the spawn room.
What is happening? Oh my god.
Let's pull up an instant replay. I don't think we're going to miss too much action. So yeah, Maharaja going through the dodge, and he misses. And then no action, just doing a simple dodge, also misses. Not the kind of quality play you'd be expecting to see, even in Div 3, really. Right, Kleps?
Noaction finally makes it. He made it this time, yeah.
But no!
And he falls!
He fell!
What?
And Maharaja falls as well! Maharaja falls, missing the dodge. No action, misses the dodge afterwards. No action with 7 HP. Not sure if it's wise to suicide or not here. There are places in the map where you can lose health, where you need to have health to survive if you make a mistake. So if you're back at the spawn with 7 HP, do you take that suicide or not?
I don't know. Well, deaths count in the cup. Deaths are gonna be counted in playoff stage, so...
Yeah, but map caps count more. You need to win the map, and if you're gonna die losing health, then, you know, maybe I'd rather take the map win rather than just dying once less, you know?
I'm pretty sure the obstacle we are talking about only takes 5... damages 5.
No,
so
it takes a lot more, I
is it
think.
more?
I think it takes a lot more.
It's more.
Yeah, let's see no action replay here. Just missing that beam, just dodging too far on the left. But that being said, he has made it through the map. He's only got 1 dodge left. Maharaja misses, and he gets crushed by the lift as well.
Damn, that's unfortunate. And no
That is-
action takes the first cap, so...
No action does indeed take the first cap. Let's take a look at the replay there of Maharaja. He missed the shot here, missed the lift, and then instead of swimming out to save himself, or he tried, he reacted a little bit late, but instead he just gets crushed by the lift. And that's another death from Maharaja.
That's a common death. If you panic, you can very easily get crushed by the lift. You just have to be aware of where you are in the water.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's... Oh, Maharaja missing the dodge again. No action. Makes the beam dodge, which was plaguing him earlier.
But he falls.
But he falls again. Let's take a look at a replay of both of those incidents. So Maharaja on the left, missing the dodge. No action making it up, making the next dodge, making it to the beam as well. But then just dodging... Oh, sorry, jumping. A bit strange. Bit too much angle on that jump, you could say. And as a result, falling down. Both players pretty much neck and neck.
Yeah, this is still anyone's game.
I
By
think
the way,
so.
Marami Frog confirming in the chat that water takes 6 damage.
Oh,
So
so we actually have a Div 3 player that knows the mechanics of the map, as
we
opposed
have
to
a
me.
different free player who actually died there, so yeah.
Ah, excellent. Good to know. Maharaja making it this time, though. This part plagued the other players so much. He's going to be too slow. Oh.
Clutch.
That was very clutch. I mean, just imagine the nerves there. Yeah. No action. He does it much quicker there. Trusting his front flip to get on the first
Maharaja
lining.
dodge.
He does a 360 dodge, which you don't see too often in 2021. One of the more old school techniques to get a running dodge, but no. And let's see how he does the last dodge. He makes it just. No action. He also makes
Good
it
stuff. 2-1.
2-1. But I think we've seen enough mistakes. Oh, we've got a taunt as well from Maharaja saying nice. Not sure if he's complimenting No Action's cap time or
maybe
not.
it's a misclick. We don't know.
Yeah, let's take a look at that from Maharaja. Almost dying. He dodged out, and then lucky that the platform kind of glitches there so he could save himself. So Maharaja just a little bit behind here, but he is a cap behind ultimately, and it's looking for a... I mean, this is a very important group stage match. Like I was saying, both of these players could take the top of the groups with a win here.
Yeah, both made the dodge first try this time, which is good, but
Seeing
no
some
action
consistency.
is so far ahead that I don't think Maharaja can catch up unless something crazy happens.
I mean, a lot of nerves coming into play now.
Oh!
Maharaja falling, not all the way though. That being said, no actions, just reaching the last part of the map right now.
He just needs to hit the last shot and he logs this map in, so...
And he
Good
does.
stuff. Yeah.
And no action's going to be taking this one 3-1, taking the match 2-0, and that's going to be putting him top of the group. So GG to no action there. He's going to be sitting on 8 points, top of the group now. 4 matches played. Yeah, 2-1, 2 drawn. So no losses so far in the cup.
Yeah, no action, really strong performance. Just as we saw from previous games, he seemed really strong and he delivered. So.
Do you know what type of
Good
times Marami's posting up on Capitulum? Because we're seeing 104s, 105s pretty consistently here from no action.
I think it's around 1 minute flat from Marami if he
Interesting.
doesn't do mistakes, but I'm not sure if he's confident to not do mistakes. He didn't play this map yet, so I don't know.
Interesting stuff. So that was a very exciting game there. Yeah, with no action, like I said, taking it 2-0, picking up a big group win, and basically solidifying himself into the playoffs with that win right there, with 8 points. Yeah, I don't think it's mathematically possible for him to get knocked out. So we have, I guess, the first confirmed player of Group D going through to the playoffs. And,
Yeah, definitely.
And from what I know as well, he's quite a strong CTF player, I believe. That might be some sort of meme that I haven't caught the gist of, but I mean, I know his name, so
Very possible.
yeah, someone could be trolling me here.
Also, Maharaja proving that my brother wasn't wrong when he called him a vegetable.
That's
He
not very
brought
nice.
but I mean, I'm just kidding, Maharaja. We love you, but
Look, Maharaja's still not out of the cup. I mean, he's got 3 points. I believe he's got 1 more game to play today, or maybe not. Yeah, no, he does against Loza disconnected, which is going to be it's going to be a huge game, and he needs to win that one to have any chance of making it through to the playoffs. So, yeah, like I said, we've got a couple of games still to come up for you tonight. Disconnected and Maharaja's coming up next in half an hour exactly at 10 p.m. Central.
Have you seen any games of Luza so far? Or
I have not. I did not see, but I know that he's been doing quite well, actually.
Interesting. Because he's a very old school player, right?
He is.
I recognize the name. Yeah.
He goes a long time back, and he's been playing cups as well. So I think he's got those kind of nerves kind of under control. While Maharaja, I'm not sure. I don't know if he's played any BT Cups previously. The next 3 maps that could be chosen are Lava Factory, Blitz Castle, and Capitulum again. So I wonder if Lowe's was watching the stream and saw Maharaja's performance in Capitulum there, and
yeah, we could see it again.
Tactical pick.
Yep, very possible.
Awesome. So yeah, we'll be back in exactly half an hour. So I'm gonna kill off the stream so you guys can go check out some of the other boys streaming right now, and girls, I guess. I think Gem's also a part of one. So yeah, go take a look at those guys. We'll be back in half an hour. I'll be sure to ping you all with a 5-minute countdown once again. Don't forget to hit the follow button. I saw we're up to like 37. I need 50 if you want me to be affiliate and if you want me to have transcoding. So I'm bribing you with worse video quality settings. So make sure you hit that follow button, right, Clubs?
For sure. And hit the follow button on all other cups.
Actually, yeah. I mean, if I'm going to shill myself, may as well shill everyone. So
yeah, shill everyone.
Yeah, so
go all out.
Smash the button for everyone. And yeah, we'll be back in half an hour. Thanks for joining us.
Peace.
See ya.